Yo. What's going down? What's going down? We back. Yeah. Thought you weren't coming back, huh? Y'all thought we wasn't coming back, didn't ya? I know, like 50, he stopped. He stuck. Nope. Not gonna stop this shit. Keeping this ball rolling. What down? What's going on? It's your boy Stephen Eskridge here again with the Better Late Than Ever podcast. We are back. This is the first episode since the Big 5-0. Still talk that shit, nigga. Yeah, Big 5-0. Did this shit half 100. We ain't finna stop. You know, got life shit going on, but hey, ain't finna stop nothing. I mean, so first off, congrats to myself. You know, a round of applause. That nigga hitting drops already. Goddamn right. Hitting this shit already, man. You know, I'm in a new location as well, new apartment, new spot. You know, congrats to myself. You know, had to do what I had to do. And we order off these train tracks now, though, so y'all hear a little traction coming up. You know, that's all it is. That's all the hell it is. You know, but let's get right to the shits, man. I got some shit I got to talk about. Music. Definitely the relationship part. The podcast is brought to you by Spreaker.com. Again, that's what we're recording from right now. $20 a month, nigga. I'm getting my money's worth. Fuck. Like Spreaker.com. As we can find this podcast at Stephen Eskridge. You can look me up on any site. As soon as you pull up Spreaker, type in Stephen Eskridge, I will appear. Also, this podcast, Spotify podcast, Stephen Eskridge. My YouTube channel, Stephen Eskridge. Google Podcasts, Podcast Addict, SoundCloud. We're on Amazon, iHeartRadio. Shout out to them. iHeart Podcast. You find me on these streaming platforms for audio podcasting. You can't go wrong. You can't miss me. My Instagram is Stephen ESKRI. Again, my Instagram is Stephen ESKRI. My X, formerly known as Twitter, where they have changed the name. I just found this out. X, you can find me as Stephen Eskridge 1. Again, that's Stephen Eskridge 1 on the new website X, on the new labeled app called X, because I don't know what the fuck happened to Twitter. I gotta get to the bottom of that shit. That's some whole other stuff we don't need to be talking about. Also, you can find me on Facebook, Stephen Eskridge. Most of the links to my podcast will pop up. That's my Facebook as well. And we finna get right to the shit, y'all. Got a good one. I actually sat up there and posted this on one of my last posts on the book, actually. And I said I've been seeing a lot of people, you know, we got these panels nowadays on YouTube or just in the podcasting, streaming, blogosphere, I should say. You know, everyone got a conversation about marriage, who's marriage material, who's not, who's this, who's that. But I just ever thought to myself, I'm like, all right, have we ever sat out there and just thought about, are we marriage material? Like you, the person who's listening, person who might have said something to somebody else, like, are you marriage material? You know, think about it. Hey, well, do you even want to be marriage material? You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Yes, the backdrop. Definitely. Because I'm not sure if everyone is marriage material nowadays, and I'm not even sure if everyone wants to be marriage material nowadays. It's a slippery slope. It's a very slippery slope to climb nowadays, and I'm just wondering to myself, all right, has anyone even sat down and just thought about this? Like, all right, are we really what we want? Are we really the material that we claim we want, so to say? Excuse me. So basically, they're like, yeah, you getting tired already. Boo. But basically, just think about it though. We going around here all day saying our standards, what they are, who's leading up to us, who's our type, who's our not. And I'm saying this especially to the women. Are you marriage material? Ladies? Yes, I'm sending a shot. Well, I'm sending a shot to everybody. Hell with it. Yeah, both sides. You know what I'm saying? Both sides. Are you marriage material? Think about it. You know, because it's something that needs to get talked about, and it's something that just needs to get put out there, I think. Because I don't think a lot of times that us as people, I don't even think we are what we claim we want, so to say. Like, are you the standard that you hold others to? You know, because I think nowadays it's been happening for a while, but I'll just say it even more. A lot of people have gotten married for all the wrong reasons, man. You goddamn right. Y'all know I ain't lying, man. I know I ain't lying. People have gotten married for a lot of the wrong reasons. Whole lot of them. You know, you get married because you want to be with someone ultimately forever. You want to build with them, grow with them. You know, y'all want to go through shit together. Life-altering shit together. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, audience. Like, here you go, nigga. That's two, nigga. Before even 10-minute mark. So it's tad ass out here now. But seriously, are we what we say we want? Like, you women, you claim you want to be married. Are you marriage material? Do you want to be marriage material? Because I'm not sure nowadays. I think so many people just tied up and doing their own thing on their own. Yeah, people just say, hey, the hell with it. And you got a lot of people saying that. You got a whole lot of people saying that. To hell with it. Do my own thing. Hell with a man, hell with a woman, hell with a marriage. Well, you got people who don't want to get married under the construct of the United States and how their laws are. It doesn't do anything for them. Picture that. That was a valid one. A lot of people don't want, you know, the laws, so to say, in their business or whatever. If I love a person, hey, that's between me and that person. We don't need a license. We don't need a paper to show for this. You got people who feel that way. So that's why I'm asking, you know, and this dynamic, you know, got this polygamy, poly stuff going on. Like, it's a lot of stuff being unpacked right now. So traditional is just not, it's not the norm anymore. Still around, yes. Is it the norm? Hell no. Absolutely not. And what I want to say is to the women. First, I'll speak to the women. Ladies, if you want to be marriage material, you got to want to get married, and not just that. And I think to both sides, men and women, we can't just want the title of husband and wife without putting in husband and wife duties. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, seriously. Come on. You got to. You got to put in the work of that. And then once you put in the work, then everything else shall fall in place. Because if you put in the work, it's like, hey, y'all going to stick together more time than not. Well, if y'all, I'm saying like that, y'all put in the work. You know, but ladies, definitely on your side, you definitely have to want that. You have to want to be married. You have to want to be a wife. What can you as a wife do to elevate your husband? Or your potential husband? Or this man? Or just a man in general? What can you do to elevate him? Help him to reach his goal. So I got a thing for you ladies. Men's purpose is not you all. A man's purpose is not a woman. His purpose could be something else, as far as discovering something, fixing this, inventing that. Like, nah. Now, you can definitely become a part of his purpose, I think. And some would even question that, like, no. Like, nah, that's not how it works. But seriously, y'all not a man's purpose. Y'all to compliment him or, keep him focused on what his purpose is. Keep him in that spot of saying, hey, this is my purpose. And I'm going to fix it and I'm going to stay focused on it. And you as a woman, you make sure he stays focused. Because once you don't, hey, now he all over the place. You want some whole other shit now. Whole other shit. That's why I tell myself, man, look here, no. No. But that's what it takes, though. Ladies, you have to be a purpose to a man. You have to want to listen. You have to want to be led. You are born to be led. Not led astray now. I hear y'all in the background. I ain't gonna be you, don't think he's gonna lead me astray. And then we no one even said that. No one said anything about you getting led astray. Because I can hear y'all right now. Every man not a leader. Probably not. Does he have, they say, all right, Steve, that's 3, nigga. Does he have capabilities to lead? Yes, I think so. Does women have the capability to lead? Yes, I think so. Over a period of time? No. It's not in you guys to want to lead. Can you lead? Yes. Do you want to lead? No. You want to be led. That's why I tell myself, no. Y'all got this thing bent up. Nah. Like all the way bent up. And that's why I say more people need to get married for all the right reasons. Love should be the end all be all, but it definitely should be the purpose of elevating each other. Women, besides your beauty, superpowers, because they're so busy worried about the damn outside and what somebody else going to think. Oh, yeah, school's in session. From school, y'all ask. School is in session. Let me tell you this right now. For every pretty woman, it's another one, and another, and another. You put all the pretty ones together, all right, now what's the common denominator now? It's going to be personality, how they treat men, how they talk to men, etc. That's why I say, hey, some folks got it in them, some don't. Because your personality and how you treat people, that's ultimately what takes over a lot of times. And then once that takes over, it's gone from there. It is what it is. I mean, because I'm sitting up here really just trying to think. Sorry about the temporary pause. I had to get my headphones together. Sorry about that. But I'm sitting up here just telling myself, like, come on, people. Like, you have got to be kidding me. Like, we really out here having all these discussions. I'm not even sure men or women even want to be married today. Because we just so engulfed in our selfishness for each other. We just so engulfed. We don't want to give away anything to anyone. But women, you guys gotta want it just as much as the men. We all do. We all gotta want it just as bad. We have to want to be of service to each other. What John Wick say, I will serve. I will be of service. Come on, man. Gunshot. Yes. That should be in the wedding vows. That should be in all wedding vows. What they said in that John Wick movie, what they say when they going to get a hit person right before they start the work. They agreed today, said a little oath. I will serve. I will be of service. Now they say as part of the vows too, love, comfort, sickness, and health. Hey, yes, but see, yeah, that's one thing. But I don't think we really understand when we marry to someone how deep in the service industry you're in. That's the ultimate service, to be married to anything. I don't care if you're married to your business, married to exercising, married to eating right, married to eating the right way. To be married to anything, you in there deep till death do you part, so to say. Come on, man. I mean, come on now. Like, seriously. You got a lot of people out here getting married just for they see somebody with some money, because they want a title. You know, women, and especially on the woman's side, because, okay, women are measured by, you know, who they get married to, how long they keep them, not so much how many guys they can pull. Because a lot of people don't talk that shit, man. Y'all be talking that shit like y'all just, okay, I got him like that. Oh, you can get him. Can you get him to marry your ass? Is the motherfucking question. Yes. And can you get him to marry you in a healthy fashion? Where it's pure? Yeah. Can you do that one? Can you do that one? Any thought can get a motherfucker to marry their ass nowadays. Yeah, I said it, thought. I said it. It's about doing it in the right capacity. Do you have something to offer this man? Do you have more than your beauty to offer this man during the duration of this marriage? Because that's all it's going to take. Hey, you ain't going to look like that forever. So when you don't look like that, now what? Can you hold a good conversation with him? Can you brighten up his day? Can you cook? Can you clean? Can you be kind to him? Can you put life into him? Lift him up when he is feeling like a piece of S-H-I-T. Lift his spirits up, man. That's what you're supposed to do as his partner, as his wife. So how couldn't you? Ask anybody. But when we have this serviceable attitude about it, now we want to do the best for our husband or potential husband. We want to do these things. And I know there's women out here that want to do it. I know it is. There's men that want to do it also. Just speaking to the ladies, like I say, ladies, you got to want to be of service. It's in your body to serve. You know, you got all these jobs like and all that. You want to do everything. You want to serve everyone but a man. Your man. We're not talking about your man at your job. We're not talking about your man as your customer. No, we're talking about your man, your husband. Potential husband, whatever. Like, you should be in the habit of that. You should have the mindset of a wife. How can you just have the mindset of a wife like that when you haven't even practiced this shit? What the fuck, man? Come on. Like, you haven't even practiced this shit. Haven't even practiced it. How can you practice being something how can you be something that you never practiced at? You never adopted the mindset of a wife, so how can you be a wife? Come on, man. Come on. That's one of the reasons these things don't last. Motherfuckers is in a marriage thinking like a fiance, thinking like a girlfriend. No, you talking about somebody's wife, man. Long-term wife. It's you and him. You doing everything in your power to better this man's life. This is your husband we're talking about. Or, okay, just having a practice of it. Putting yourself in that mindset before you get there. Well, I gotta have a nigga practice on, so I ain't just finna do it with any nigga. Sure. You pick whoever you want to pick. But just make sure you practice at it. Because if you don't practice, how can you be it? Matter of fact, when you don't practice good, how can you be the best version of it? You ain't practiced or you ain't practiced good. Come on, man, I'm killing this shit. Whoa. How? Like, really? And it's anybody. And I think over a period of time with women, you know, you guys been in such a unique position where you had to fend for yourself, you had to fight, you had to do this, you had to do that. Hey, I get it. So now it becomes even harder for you to listen to a man. I mean, just like I said, it doesn't even last long enough for sometimes. Sometimes it don't even last long enough for y'all to even come around and start thinking about it like that till it's too late. Like, damn, I should have been this man's husband in my mind. I should have been this man's wife in my mind. Because if you was already his wife mentally, it would show. Before y'all even get married, it'll show. And it'll show itself even more when you get married. Because now you're ready to do in the work. Now you're ready to do all the wifely duties. You relish in the wifely duty. You relish in this shit. And that's the thing. Does it get tiresome? Sure it does. Does it get a little strength? Yeah. But you're married to this. It's what it is to be married to anything. It's not always going to look good. It's not always going to be easy. It ain't always going to be peaches and cherries. It just don't work like that. That's why I say, hey, look here. It's levels. It is levels. And that's what I mean by when I say marriage material. Do we have the mindset of a husband or a wife? Are you looking to serve? Are you looking to be of service to a potential husband? Are you looking to be of service to a man, period? Fuck these niggas, I got my own, my niggas ain't on shit. Alright, that's probably true, niggas ain't shit. You can't control niggas not being shit. You can control yourself being the best version of you. And when you become the best version of you, you're going to attract other best versions of themselves more times than not. I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker say. That's how it go. Yeah, picture that. I said it. You know, when you become the best version of yourself, you attract the best version of someone else more time than not. Because that's the type of energy you're carrying around you, and that energy is out here, and other folks who have that same energy, they're gonna pull themselves towards you. Y'all pull each other. Like, hey, come on, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know exactly what it is. And that's why I said it's all about just having that energy. You know? That's whew. Can't put emphasize on it enough. And especially to the women, you know. Well, now, especially both sides, because now I'm going to get on the gas. You know, now I'm going to get on the gas. But I'm going to close it out with just saying, ladies, you know, yes, you should be led the right way. Yes, you should not be led astray by men. Yes, you should want the best leaders. Everything, etc. Yes. But even in the midst of getting there, it's a road. And every gal doesn't meet it. They not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. I'm just sitting up here thinking to myself, how do we even get in this space as to where, whew, how do we get here? What Deborah girl, how did we get? You know what I'm saying? Like, how we get here? But we gotta do it. We gotta stop doing this for the wrong reasons, wrong intentions. We just got bad intentions for each other a lot of times nowadays when we trying to hop into a marriage or any situation. We only thinking about ourselves. We not thinking about how we can be of service to the next person. And that's why I say all the time, I'm not playing with no female out here. Nope. I rarely ever even did relationships. Not because I don't want to be in a relationship. I'm not going to do the shit if I'm not going to do it the right fucking way. It needs to be done. Y'all got me fucked up. No. Don't give a shit. Not doing it just to say I'm with someone. I'm doing it because I want to help better that person, help better me. Y'all help each other out. Help each other better each other. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all see what I'm doing here, man. Help each other better each other. Come on. That's a relationship, man. That's the marriage. And it ain't gonna be easy. Who told y'all this shit gonna be easy? Yes. Who told y'all that? Whoever told y'all that shit? Anything you see on social media? Anything to debunk that this shit is supposed to just be peaches and cream? No, man. It does not go like that. At all. Never has. It never will. Because without struggle, you can't have progress in anything. It has to be some struggle. Now, it shouldn't be a continuous where y'all struggling on the exact same thing, same subject, whatever. Now, that's a problem I agree with you guys on. That can't be happening. Y'all supposed to be able to conquer this thing together and then move on until you run into something else. And hey, the same thing applies. But nah, y'all not supposed to keep having the same issue, same thing. Oh no, I'm not ever advocating for that shit. So I don't sit up there and take the word out of my mouth on that one. No. Never said that one. Oh no. Never said. And that's what we gotta get out of, you know. But like I said, and speaking to the guys now, you know. Just closing it out, ladies. Do your part. You were born to lead. Can you lead at moments? Yes, you can. But that's not your overall role. You don't even want that to be your overall role. You want to be led. You want a man to say, follow me. You want to be led. That's your natural feminine energy as a woman to lead me. Give me a task to handle. As you want a man to give you an assignment. Give me this to do. Give me that to do. Like, yes, you want these things, what you were built for. There's nothing wrong with that. It is fucking beautiful. The fuck, man. Told y'all this shit, man. Told y'all it was bad. Who told y'all it was bad to get things done from a man telling you to get them done? A man give you things to get done. Who said that? I mean, I've heard that out here a little bit. That's bad. Follow behind no man. He don't, man, all that shit. Stop it. Stop it. So yes, ladies, there's nothing wrong with that. Now for my fellas. Oh boy, my fellas. We gotta do a better job on our side too. Come on now. Straight up. This is where it gets quiet storm coming in. Might be a little out of storm at this rate. Shit. Same thing with it, y'all. And I can come up with my own experience. I had a few women that had more money than me, had a little bit more and stuff like that. It was alright. You know, I was still the man in the situation. They're gonna tell you that. Anybody who's a woman is still gonna respect you and tell you you're the man around. Just because she makes the most money, alright, that's one thing. But nah. But fellas, you gotta ask yourself. We gotta ask ourselves the same question I say ask ladies, man. Are you mentally a husband? Just ask yourself that. If you're not, then that's totally fine. Totally fine. No one expected you to be that. Hell, we ain't expect everyone to be that. But like I said, we have to ask ourselves, are we there? Are you mentally a husband? Are you mentally a wife? Because I'm telling myself, man, fellas, we gotta get it together, man. And ask ourselves more internally. See, I think we got just as much as internal work to do on ourselves as the women do. If not more. And I say more because when it comes down to it, we're going to be the leaders. We're going to be leaders of this stuff. And as leaders, we got more of a task on our hand, more responsibility, etc. We the authority figures. And name it. We are that. We are all of that. So you definitely got to sit up there and just ask yourself, like, hey, man, is this what you want to do? You don't just want to do it because you want pussy now. Nah, it ain't worth it. You can get that without that nowadays. Oh, a woman will have your baby before she makes you her fucking wife, man. Are you man? Seriously. So it ain't about that, fellas. But I definitely want to know. What you want. Do you want to be a husband? Do you not want to be a husband? When you choose to get married, now you are in the service of being a server to your wife. You provide her, you protect her, you teach her, nurture, all these things. You are in the service business. Now, you're officially in the business of serving now. Once again, I will serve. I will be of service. Come on, man. Get John Wick in here. Because that's what it's going to take. For you to be in the business of serving, to have this marriage prolong itself. In a positive direction. It's going to be easy. No. It's not going to be easy at all. Can you get something done? Sure you can. As long as two sides are working at it. As long as both of y'all want the same thing. As long as both y'all are mentally husband and wife. Because for the fellas, we get married for a lot of the wrong reasons too. We just want some pussy, trying to use a woman for her money. Look, sounds a lot like the women, right? Look. Hey. Sounds a little bit alike, right? Yeah. I say the same thing. But that's where we at. That's exactly where we at. Because I'm telling myself, no. This ain't it. This Same how we do it, fellas. On our side. Same how we do it, ladies. But it's all about the fellas now. Same how we do it, fellas. If you don't want to get married, don't get married. It's an option now. It's an option. If you're going to do it because you want to do it and do it for the right intentions. Do it because you want to level up her life. You want her to grow better. You want to teach her things. You want to nurture her in the male fashion, if you will. Like, all these things that you want, you got to teach it to her. Because I say all the time, fellas, they follow our lead more time than not when we're really leading. And they know we're leading in the right direction too. Oh, they're following all day long. They were built for this. Because, I mean, whew, had to take a very pause again, man. I just keep thinking to myself, like, man, it is a jungle out here, man. It's a real live jungle. But it's going to get better, man. But fellas, you can't be out here trying to misuse women. You can't be out here trying to just, like I say, we both doing a carbon copy to each other. All the wrong reasons. Security, there's security. Ours might be sexual security from them. Ooh, sexual security. Sexual security. Sexual security equals sexual stability, huh? Hey, come on, man. Hey. But see, that's one of the reasons why we do it. See, they want the physical activity so they don't be harmed. We want the nurturing physical activity, mean security, if you will, or stability. So we ain't out here wandering trying to track 30 of them down all the damn time. Unless she agrees with it. And that's another thing I'm going to get to right now. Oh, yes. See, come on now. School's in session, fellas. We're going to close this out good. Oh, yeah. School in session. We're going to close this out good, right? Fellas, nowadays, you can negotiate whatever the fuck you want to with these women. You can negotiate anything. Negotiation is the key. Come on, man. Yes, I said it. It's just like in business. You don't get what you're worth. You get what you can negotiate. Your value is determined on your negotiations. And I have women, ain't me negotiating shit. I ain't going for it. Well, once again, we ain't talking about you. Or any set of women that's out here like you. Because there's mad women that will negotiate. It's mad women. And fellas, if you want a certain type of thing, you think you built for, whatever, say this shit. Put your dick and balls on the fucking table and say this shit to the woman. She's only going to say two things. She's with it or she ain't. Simple, man. Damn, y'all make this shit hard. Y'all make this shit so hard. It's not that hard at all. It really ain't. I mean, oosh. Shit ain't easy, man, but it ain't hard either. You know, say, hey, babe, I want this, I want that. I just did it with I just did it. You know, motherfucker brought something to me, and we negotiated something, and I just step outside of that, but once again, it was we both agreed on. Now, should things happen to change? Yes, conversation should be had. Consistent conversation should be had. You might change how you feel about something. How they feel might change. You have to have those constant conversations together. You have to. If you don't have those constant conversations, you're going to be constantly going back and forth. You're going to be constantly butting heads. So you can constantly have conversations that'll get you away from those confrontations, if you will. And they all drop a lot of seeds, ain't you? Or you can have consistent confrontations about why you haven't had consistent conversation. Come on, man. I'm smoking this shit, man. I'm killing it! Stay out of the damn seeds. But seriously, people, you think you stick around with somebody however many years without negotiating, without consistent conversation? No. So fellas, you feel a way about something, you feel differently, bring it to your woman. And if she doesn't want to have a conversation, I give her a little time after that, you say, no, I'm the man. We're going to have the discussion. I feel like X, Y, Z. And y'all have that discussion about what it is you want. And she'll have a discussion about if she's okay with serving you what it is you want. Because once again, y'all in the business of serving each other. That's y'all supposed to be doing, serving each other. And that's how it should always go. It should be constant conversation. Especially if you want something non-traditional, like outside of monogamy. I'm talking about, fellas. You want anything outside of monogamy that has to be talked about, has to be discussed, has to be agreed on all parties participating. And also, fellas, you can't have a little to none type of insecure bone in your body. We all got security, we're human. So I'm not literally saying no insecurities, but they better be mad minimal doing that type of thing. Polygamy is not for everybody. Poly ain't for everybody. It's just those type of lifestyles especially. I know, you can't be insecure with those. Nah. I mean, really. It just doesn't seem to resonate with a lot of people, though, that's what has to happen. You know? Like, that constant... Even if the conversations get uncomfortable, and I think that's another thing, too, people get away from, you know. Maybe us as men, too, I think. We get so uncomfortable that we don't want to bring it to our woman, or she going to say, nah, hey, skip it. See, fellas, there's another thing, too. You guys looking to be liked so much, understand these women are here to respect you just as much as they like you. They're here to respect you just as more, man. Respect is on the same level of love, if not higher, some would say. Seriously. Respect for men is everything. So if you can show that same respect back to her as a woman saying, hey, let's have this discussion, I feel like X, Y, Z. Oh yeah, it'll go somewhere. It'll fly. It'll definitely fly. So we got to sit up there and understand that, hey, we got to do this together. And fellas, is always almost anything can be negotiated. You sit down there and talk to your woman. Now, if your woman's not going to go for it, then fellas, don't force it. And that's another problem, I think. You know, we out here as men, we try to force stuff because we think we're men. Up to a certain point, yeah, I agree with you. But after that, nah, fellas, that ain't the type of force we need to be putting our energy into. We don't need to be trying to force any woman into anything that she does not want to do. That is counterproductive than motherfucker, man. Like, no. Nah, we ain't doing that. No, we are not doing that at all. Counterproductive. You know, if you figure she might not go for it, you figure she ain't going to do it, hey, all you could do is just sit there and talk to her about it. If she's not with it, then, hey, get you a woman that is with it. And fellas, that's the problem. We keep on trying to go for women who not on what we own, but the whole time, there's women out here that is on what we own, man. They on the same shit, whatever the fuck we trying to do, man. Come on. We ain't gotta force this shit with none of these women. None of them. The same thing I tell to a woman. Whatever you out here trying to get a man to so-called do to you or do for you, ask a man how to do it. So don't force it. We got to stop forcing things on each other. That's another reason why I say marriages and things have went left. We keep trying to force the issue, man. And human nature being what it is, we want what we can't have, we want what doesn't want us, or whatever. It might be all the above, but that's just one of the things we've gotten really deep into, I see, and we gotta, man, that ain't it for us. It never has been it for us. And should I say, it won't be it. Like, that's not going to be the end all be all. It ain't going to be the one. 2, 3, 4, 5. That ain't it. You trying to force some things on each other. Nah, man. Go get somebody else who's on what you want. Whatever it is. But I definitely say, but just getting back to us as men, though, I think it's one of our problems. It's this narrative, I'm a man. I'm going to make her do something. I'm a man, yeah. Like I say, up to a certain point, okay. A woman will actually give you that up until a certain point. You a man, all right, have at it. After that, if she can go that far with you, she's not going for it because that's just not her. She's not going for it. So like I said, we got to just stop that altogether, but just still sticking to what the subject at hand is. Man, we have to be as a whole, because I know it's men out here leading right now. And I know it's men out here doing what they got to do. So shout out to the guy that is handling business, and tell her I'm recording. The fuck. That phone been dead all day. Now they want to call me and shit. But like I said, that's what has to happen out here. That's what has to happen. Ask her, where are you? Because the more we try to force out here, the more we run each other off. The more we run each other off, the more disasters we have. Divorce is 81%. I forgot the rate for divorce, but shit, man, it's up there. It's up there. And it has to slow down. Because that means we're divorcing what we was married to. And when you get married to something, you're not supposed to divorce from it. Because that's what it means to get married to it. But hey, things happen. Things definitely do happen. You're not supposed to, divorce is not, it shouldn't be this high. And the fact that it's gotten this high, it just shows the lack of compatibility we got for each other. It definitely shows. So I don't think a lot of us, men and women, are marriage material. I don't think we are. I think a lot of us are marriage minded, but a lot of people not. Because I don't think a lot of people respect relationships. People don't respect marriage. Most of them fucking around. You see, people talk about it's always somebody married fucking around. Hey, that's gotten a bad name. But that shows because a lot of people are in the marriage for the wrong reasons. So marriage itself is not a bad thing. People within the marriage have turned it into a fucked up thing. Yes, I said it. You goddamn right I said the shit. If it applies to your ass, oh the fuck well. Don't apply, let it fly, as they say. Because it should not be this high. Should not be this high at all. The divorce rate is like 50 something, 81%, somewhere in that range. Don't quote me. I'm just throwing numbers out there. I know it's up there though. You know, women are initiating a lot of stuff because they tired. No, I don't blame you, ladies. You know, you get tired of things. Yeah, you even got men getting out of some shit. Hey, I'll leave a woman in a heartbeat my damn self. Hey, nope. Before I cheat, I'm leaving. Or if I think some shit going left, I'm leaving. I will get the fuck on. Nope. I will do it in a heartbeat. So we got to be better, but bottom line is just sticking to it though. To top it off on the subject matter, both sides, men and women, we got to become more marriage-minded, more marriage-focused. We have to practice that. Like, man, we have to practice being a good husband. Women, you have to practice being a good wife. You have to practice these things before we become those. We can't just get married and expect to become a husband and a wife mentally now. Oh, hell the fuck no. Who told you it works like that? If you think it really works like that, you are in for a rude ass motherfucking awakening / nightmare. Yes. Yeah, it's gonna get real cringy for you. Like, ugh. Like, yeah, it's gonna get there. You know, teamwork makes the dream work. You know, you gotta look at yourself as a team. Are you trying to win, or am I trying to be the reason we win? Come on, man. Come on, man. We all gotta ask ourselves that. Am I trying to win for us, or am I trying to be the reason we win? And I think a lot of times that's what's happening in these situations, in these marriages, these relationships. You got one person trying to say, I'm the one. I'm the reason why we doing so good. I'm the reason why. It's like, hey, why don't y'all be the reason why? What the fuck, man? Y'all in it together. Shouldn't be her being the reason shit is going good. It shouldn't be you being the reason shit is going good. Y'all should be the reason that shit is going good or great. Y'all should be the reason why y'all can get through this argument, this adversity, whatever. Y'all got to be the reason. Now, one person may have a little bit more than the other sometimes. One person may hold more weight or carry more weight. Sure, that's situational. One might carry one weight in a situation. Men might carry more weight in another situation. It varies. But it's still y'all. Y'all, too, as a team. And if you got a competition mindset, get the fuck out of a marriage or relationship too. Because you are not supposed to be in competition with your fucking spouse. You look stupid as fuck. Anybody. The fuck you was in competition with somebody and you trying to be with their ass. Counterproductive than a motherfucker. Once again. I'm not ever in competition with no woman I've ever dealt with. Or gonna be with. Not in competition with her. Now unless y'all doing some friendly love, hey, that's different. Y'all just playing around with each other, that's different. I'm talking about real life. I'm getting up. I'm finna make more money than him. He think he run shit. I'm finna bust my ass at work so I can bring more money to him. Show him he don't run shit. Oh man, I'm gonna go ahead and do this extra. She don't run nothing. I'm gonna bring in this money. I'm gonna do this for her. Let them know, man. Fam, y'all are counterproductive for each other. No. No. Don't work like that. Because now everything that she does, you're going to try to top. Everything that he does, you're going to try to top. And y'all not supposed to be trying to top each other. You're supposed to work within each other. If he's doing something good, let him do it. Let him stay good at that. You find out something else to do. So now you got this good thing going on over there. Got that taken care of, boom. Now you got this taken care of. Hey, it's a team, man. It's a team. And like I said, we got to become more marriage-minded, and the only way you can do that is practice it. We have to practice being a husband or wife. And that means, you know what I think, in my personal opinion, before I close it out, we have to practice being considerate of each other more. Practice that. And I also think that so much is put on the men being, okay, we the leaders, so we supposed to just, hey, women, be just, consider your man. I'm not saying go overboard with it, but yes, be just as considerate as you would be. Make sure he's considerate of you also, but y'all, it has to be a collaborative thing. And you don't know, obviously. You don't know. You don't know when it is, when it's going like that. We really got to be a lot more, just a lot more considerate of each other when trying to jump into anything serious. And this subject is only about serious. We ain't talking about fucking around, whatever. Because some would say, hey, don't fuck around if you ain't going to be serious. Well, in the perfect world, that'd be great. But we all already know that ain't how the fuck this shit finna go. We know that. I'm not even going to tell y'all to go do that because I know everyone is not about to do that shit. Shout out to anyone that will, but I know it ain't finna happen like that. I know it ain't. I fucking know better. But we have to do a better job of just having teamwork, man. Teamwork makes any dream work. We have to have more consideration for each other. Consider part of being a husband, part of being a great husband and being more husband-minded is being pretty considerate of your wife. Part of being a wife, obviously, being a lot more considerate of your husband. Y'all consider each other. And I think after that, when y'all come to that, any collaboration, hey, y'all can get past it. And it's not going to be easy, people. And that's another thing I want to close off on. It's not going to be easy, man. This thing is not going to be easy. You think people stay together 25, 30, 40, 50 years and there wasn't no fucking drama in there? You got this shit fucked up. Are you kidding me? No. No. People that stay together 60 years and it ain't been no drama. No, they worked through that together. 30 years, 40 years, no, they worked through it together. No, that shit wasn't easy. And I guarantee you the biggest thing was, I'll say this, they didn't spend the whole time about the same shit. That's how they was able to last that long, because whatever problems or issues that popped up, they took care of that shit together. On to the next. Something else gonna pop up, alright, we're gonna handle this shit too. On to the next. Simple. Because you gotta realize, the forces of evil out here, and especially where this country is out here nowadays, it's a war on family. Matter of fact, it's a war against love, man. Come on, boy, now, man. War against love. Dead ass, though. Y'all think it's a war? Y'all think it's a game? It is a war on love. It's a war on the family. Fuckers don't see us together. They want us apart. All the way apart. Because they got to account for families. They ain't got to account for motherfuckers by themselves. It's a difference. They don't want that, man. Especially, come on, us black people too. They don't, man, stop it. I ain't about to even go there with y'all. Y'all already know what time that is, man. I ain't about to do that with y'all. Y'all already know. And we can't fall into the hands of it. None. by far. So we have to understand all these things and work together and just be more of a husband or a wife. And if you don't want to be a husband or wife, that's fine too. That's totally fine. But understand, and this is real close. I said you close about 40 times, and when you gonna close? You know what I'm saying? But this is it. Seriously, understand in any situation you are in, if you are not husband-minded or wife-minded, marriage-minded, relationship-minded, whatever. Anything you do with the person out here, it requires teamwork. If we're just fucking around, it requires teamwork. It requires for us to be on the same page in some form of capacity. We have to work together. The fuck? This can't be a fucking dictatorship just going one way, from the men's side or the woman. That's why this shit is a fucking disaster now. Everybody went around talking about their boss. Well, who the fuck is working? What up, Fab? Seriously. Everybody got a boss mentality. Well, what the fuck? No one's working. Because now we got a boss, you feel like you ain't got to work your shit. Bitches around telling they bosses, they ain't got to do shit. The other niggas been saying they bosses, they ain't got to do shit. So who the fuck is doing something then? Nobody. That's why shit is fucked up. You can't get with somebody and say, I ain't going to do my part. I don't care what scenario you're trying to be in. Y'all fucking around and try to have something serious. We all have to do our part. And if you ain't doing your part, you're part of the motherfucking problem. God damn it. Nigga, 2 gunshots. Straight up, if you are not doing your part, you're part of the motherfucking problem. Just like that. I don't give a fuck who you are. Do your part. When you do your part, you can be at peace. However it goes. You can look back and say, hey, I did my part. And that's how I've been. My last 3-4 situations where I try to have some serious with somebody, I know I did my part. I definitely know I did that. And I never questioned myself or anything. I know I did my part. So that's where I ended that. People got to do our part. We all got to do our part to be more marriage-minded, more of marriage material if we're not already there. We got to do a better job on both sides. Both sides. Men, get on the men. We have to hold each other accountable, call each other out on our shit. Women, y'all get together. Women, y'all hold each other accountable, call each other out on y'all shit. It's okay for the opposite, but I think it hits a lot better when women get on women and then men get on other men. That's how we kill all this shit. That ass. Now, we're going to segue on into fucking music now. You goddamn right. Round of applause for listening to that. Round of applause for this part of music. Drop it, man. First off, my man Esco, my man Nazir, nicknamed Esco, took the game to the threshold. Best flow, let the whole U.S. know. Man, ain't playing with y'all, man. Yes, indeed, man. My man Nazir Jones came back with the magic number 2, man. Wasn't playing with y'all ass. Y'all thought it was over with? Nah, man, I'm proud of my man Nazir, though, man. Proud of Nas. Another release, him and Hit Boy are like on another planet right now, man. They are like destroying this music shit, dog. They are like going ape shit. The quote, have you ever seen the crowd going in there? Yeah, like it's getting to that point. It definitely is. And couldn't have been so proud of him. It's definitely one of the best albums produced this year. Now, I'm going to get on y'all about Travis Scott in a minute, but holy shit. But first off, Nas, he did great with the intro. You got a song like Abracadabra on there. Him and Hit Boy just, oh my goodness, 11 tracks. Whew. But 50, I'm going to smack the shit out you, man. Hey. Figuratively speaking, 50's a big guy. Well, come on, Fifth. What the fuck was that on Office Hours, man? A good ass production by him, Hit Boy, and you gave us that. You better be coming with some shit for these new soundtracks to these new shows you about to do on TV and shit. Cause ain't no way in the hell you 50 Cent, you gave us that. Ain't no way in the hell you a Queens dude and you gave us that on a track with the Queens icon. From one Queens icon to the other, you gave them that? You just went on there, dropped 10 bars maybe, and them shits was light work, man. Light work. I guess you just figure, okay, I'm on the track with him, I'm just gonna talk some shit. Let Nas be Nas. No! You 50! Be fucking 50! The fuck? Be 50! Don't you get on there just talking some shit? No! Rap, nigga! Perform! Nah, Fizz, you can do better than that, man. And that put a little blemish on the album a little bit, man, because Nas carried the song. The song was great. It would have went up with you, but since it's you and the expectations up now, it went down at a quality that, you know. But like I said, man, it's a great project, though, man. Black Magic right after that. You know, that's a great one. Definitely a great track. Motion is great. Bokeem Woodbine. Come on, man. That shit was hard, man. The actor, man, acting the dead president, Bokeem Woodbine, man. It take Nas to do this type of shit. Name the track after some of our famous black actors and black artists. It takes Nas to do something like this. After that, you got Irvin Magic Johnson. Come on, man. You put out Magic. Irvin Magic Johnson and the album is called Magic. Come on, man. Let's go. What this already means. Number 8, slow it down. Pistols on your album cover. Then he put the track on there with him and 21 Savage in there as a bonus. One mic, one gun. That was a good collab too. When it first happened, when him and the whole 21 Savage had the whole back, you know, not a back and forth, but you know, 21 came out there and said, "Nah, it's relevant." And I could tell they had a conversation because I guarantee you what 21 said. When you're a legend, there's no such thing as relevance. That's a bar, man. That's a bar. When you're a legend, there's no such thing as relevance. You're a legend. You're forever relevant. Because someone now is going to always be trying to emulate you and take it to heights where you took it at, if not further beyond. So you can never be irrelevant when you are a legend, people. Never. Understand that. No such thing. Your imprints are all over the game. Nas' imprints is all over the place. Musically. Maybe not all the other shit we talking about, swag and all the other shit. You be throwing swag in there, man. Nas is one of the most swagged out dudes. Come on, man. The QB chain. Hey, man, don't get me started on Nas. I ain't about to go there with y'all. I could, but I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, man. Man is a fucking icon, man. Told y'all last episode, the 50th, Billboard got that shit right. Him and Hov, top 2. They got it right. Yeah, I said it. Gunshot, who the fuck don't like it? Yeah, nigga. They got it right. This 5 albums in 3 years, y'all. Hey, I don't give a fuck. Relevant my ass. Matter of fact, man, picture that. 5 albums in 3 years. I can divide 2 of the shoes. 2 of the shoes. Hey, man. Hey, that whole bar got to go back a little bit, that, man. That whole bar got to go back a little bit, y'all. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Him and Hit Boys on, man, they on Pluto right now, dog. Like, and he won the Grammy for the first King Disease. He already got that, the accolade. You won a Grammy for that. The last two, shit, don't even ask me about the last two. I can't decide which one's better than the other. I promise you I can't. King Disease 2 and 3. Woo. Woo. Oh boy. That's a toughie. That's a toughie. And I hear all the more diehard Nas fans. Yeah, man. Look, if you want to put him over Jay-Z, I have none issue. I understand it. I get it. I totally get it. People will still say Hov has accomplished more. Hey, that's another conversation because now it becomes about, okay, discography, the music, up against accomplishments. One's accomplishment for music versus just song for song, album for album on the music type. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, it's another conversation now. But like I say, I still won't argue with anyone too hard, man. If you want to put Nas over Jay-Z, hey, look, I would put Jay-Z as the greatest of all time, always, to me personally, but I won't argue that hard with you, especially at this rate. The rate, what Hit Boy doing, I won't argue with you that hard. I won't. I won't. I could have. Look what they doing. I could have. Even with this one, this is out of the 4 projects he's put out. This is the least of them. If we're making comparisons. And this is still pretty goddamn good. I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker say. This is pretty good. It's 10 tracks. He batting at least 7 out of 10. So at most, that's what, 75, 80 right there. That's at the worst. That's at the worst. So come on, man. Like, hey, if you wasn't giving it up for Nas, you got to give it up for him now, man. Man in the zone, man. And King Disease 4 is coming. He not done with you niggas, man. He not done. He not done with you niggas, man. And he don't even have to do this shit no more. This man is up. He got his own brand of Hennessy now. At least for the time being, but his own brand of fucking Hennessy now, man. Mass appeal, some investments and shit. He done got to help get Dave East out here. This man got property up the wazoo. This nigga is killing it, man. He about to do this shit no more. He could have stopped this shit yesterday. And been top 5 at worst on whoever's list. If they really know some fucking music. That's like with Hov. If you don't think Hov is number 1, cool. But you really gonna tell me you listen to music and not consider this man at least top 5? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, gunshot. Kill yourself. I ain't gonna say kill yourself, but goddamn, man. Y'all be want to say it so bad, man. It's the same thing with Nas, man. How could you have a top 5 and leave both these guys out your top 5, man? I don't care. You put them 5 and 4. I don't give a shit. They have to be there. They're too important to the music. Their influence is too important to the fucking culture, man. There's too many Nas's out here. Musically. Little Nas X, man. Don't even. Come on, man. J. Cole made a song called I Didn't Want to Let Nas Down, man. Oh, man. Come on, man. I gotta say, man. Nasir Jones, man. Shout out to my dude, man. My dude, man. Nickname Esco took the game to a threshold. Best flow, I let the whole U.S. know, man. Like, phew. Guy's killing it, man. I mean, he's really killing this shit. Wouldn't even try to take it this far. Believe in who you are. The sun doesn't even know it's a star. He's telling you niggas to believe in who you are. You don't even know how great you are, nigga. You don't even know. Alright, man. I gotta say, man. Travis Scott, man. What the fuck, man? Shout out to my man Nas, man. Travis Scott. Oh my goodness. Come on, man. Oh boy. Oh boy. You get a standing ovation, dog. What the fuck you just did? Oh shit. Now, Travis Scott coming off Astro World 2018, number one album in the country for about a few weeks. Sold about 500,000 in the first week. He's on his way to do about the same thing now. He projected at 450 for the first week, but man, look, let me tell you this shit right now, dog. The production on this shit is insane, man. When I say he got a who's who on this motherfucker, you talk about Kanye, Pharrell, Beyonce, fucking Drake. Look here, man. Look here. This guy did it, man. This guy went and did it. And I mean, 19 songs. He's batting 1,000 people on the production side. He's batting 1,000. Matter of fact, it's so hard. You're going to hear about 2-3 beats on each song. I promise you that. And each song is about 3 minutes. 3:30. That's average song time. Some of them shorter than that. Might be 2:50. So in 2 minutes and 50 seconds on some of these shits, he got 2 different sounds for you. That's why you have supposed to even compare it. They call it Treesus. with the Yeezus comparison. The Yeezus album that Kanye bought, which is still sonically one of the most insane albums I've heard sonically. I don't care what y'all say. Yeah, that shit's still up there for me. Good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. You ain't gonna hear shit like it no more. Up until maybe you hear something like this. Like, picture that, yeah. Until you hear something like this. Because I ain't gonna hold you. I done played this shit from the backwards a few times already, and goddamn. You let the shit fly. Either way. You can play it from 19 to 1, let it fly. 1 to 19, let it fly. I don't care if you with your girl, you with the hey, you outside, you can. This is the average. This stuff for everybody, man. Everybody. Production wise, hey, it's something for you, man. Something for you. And Travis just knows how to carry a song on the concept side of it too. You know, I think he really does a good job of track 2 going into track 3, the transitions, the segues. Like, he does a great job in that. Always has. He really makes it sound like, he really makes it into one sound. That's how an album's supposed to be. 18, 15 different tracks. Different levels of sound, but still similar to what you just got done listening to. You see what I'm saying? Track 4 and 5 are different, but still similar enough to just how you want to just let the shit flow. You know how sometimes we hear something on a we'll go from one track to track, production-wise, might like the production. All we doing is trying to go back to the song that we like from the last. I like how track 6 sounds. Track 7 don't sound like track 6. Like track 7 does not sound like track 6, so let me go to track 8. That's all you did. You skip one song for the other that sound like the last song you like. See, we want that repeat. You see what I'm saying? We want, see, come on, man, I'm killing this shit, man. Replay value. That's what a lot of us be out here looking for on a lot of these albums. We want replay value. So you can just constantly, you know what I mean? And he got it on this album. This is replay like a motherfucker. And that's why I say 19 songs all have one sound. It sounds like one long sound. That's how the best albums ever produced, that's how they're crafted. No matter how many tracks on there, whether it's 15, 12, 11, 20, all of them sound different but similar. And that's how the listener can just keep flowing all the way to the end of the damn album and they want to hear it again. I'm killing this shit, man. Y'all know I am. Y'all know I ain't lying. Shit. Y'all know I'm not lying. And Travis, he kicked ass, man. He producers showed his ass on this, man. Seriously. Every other producer he worked with too, hey, y'all showed y'all ass too. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all showed y'all ass on this. And definitely too, man, shouts out to Killer Mike. Man, give Killer Mike a shout out too, man. That album is great also. Props to him. Concept wise. Couldn't have been better for today's, what's going on today right now. Just a great message. A great message for everything. You know, about getting ourselves together as men and just getting ourselves a lot better in general. You know, I love that concept. And production too. He got busy on that, man. You know, him and Future got some joints, him in 3000. Like, he got busy, man. One of the best produced albums out. You know, then y'all went and got Cardi B and fucking Offset started. Oh shit. Not around the applause, man. He was just fire this week, man. One of the few times he got her, he out-raps his wife. But just to be able to do that with your wife, that's great. To be able to do that together with one another, that's beautiful. Beautiful. You know, shout out to them. Did Cardi write it? Did Cardi write it? Did Cardi... Look at y'all. Did she write it? I think she did, though. Because I'll say this about Cardi before I let the music conversation fly. I think with Cardi right now, at this point, it's been 6 years. I think if she hasn't learned how to write, if she already didn't, I think she should have learned by now how to come up with some bars. I think she should have. Maybe not all, but I would. You know, I don't think it's an issue at this point. Cardi should definitely have the concept for some bars. I definitely say that. So shouts out to her. You know, shouts out to her. Shouts out to Offset. Him and Quavo been going crazy since the BET. They came back together. Quavo putting out Heat with Future. That's a good joint. I heard that. Like Offset, he doing his thing. Like, hey, they got some shit to prove, man. I think them coming together, get back up there for Takeoff, definitely put a battery in their back, and they out here like, hey, we doing this shit, not just 5-7, doing this shit for the set, man. So, now, yeah, the Migos, just the set. I mean, you know, just us, you know, because that's what Tatum damn well. He would have loved to see that. He would have loved to see it. Love to see it, whether he was a part of it or not. People say he left off Bad and Bougie. Hey, but he was part of it still. So I mean, even just seeing him too still, he would have loved it. He definitely would have loved it. You know, so that's my thing in music. I had to come get y'all that real fast. So this is my get back episode. Get back out here. I had a couple pauses. So hey, y'all let me know how y'all feel about the pauses. Edit them out possibly, but let me know how you feel. It's better late than a podcast. Get my butt out of here. Eat me something. Been working all day. Now working far as gym work. You know, put a little work in on the gym. So I'm getting my ass out to get me something to eat. So again, you catch this episode on Spreaker.com, where we recorded from right now currently. That's Spreaker.com. Type in Stephen Eskridge. All my podcasts and my links will pop up. Also catch this podcast on Spotify Podcast, Stephen Eskridge, iHeartRadio, Stephen Eskridge, Amazon, SoundCloud, Google Podcasts. Only thing I'm not on is Apple yet. I'm going to get you Apple fuckers. I'm not there yet. But trust me, I'm coming. Coming, goddammit. So catch this podcast on those platforms. Also, my social media is my Facebook is Stephen Eskridge. My Facebook again is Stephen Eskridge. Catch most of my links right there on my Facebook page while they will be posted. My X, formerly known as Twitter, is Stephen Eskridge1. Again, my X, formerly known as Twitter, is Stephen Eskridge1. My Instagram is Stephen ESKRI. Again, my Instagram is Stephen ESKRI. It is the Better Late Never Podcast. It's your boy, episode 51. We got back into it. We did it. See y'all real soon. Peace!